Hello everyone, Daisy here with another layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and welcome to the first day of the COAPA Craftmas Countdown. Virginia designed a million cut files. Actually, I think it's 50 or maybe even a few more than 50 cut files for Christmas. And so there is going to be fun games and challenges all month long, along with free cut files that will be available for 24 hours. And so you don't want to miss out on any of this. So you need to go to the Confessions of a Paper Addict group and join the Facebook group. That's where the free cut files will be available. And also don't forget the time zone. So Virginia is in the New Zealand time zone. So if you are in the US or anywhere else in the world, you need to look at the time zone because they will only be available for 24 hours in New Zealand time. So this first cut file, this is the Christmas alphabet cut file, and I used it to create this Bah Humbug title here. And this will be available for 24 hours New Zealand time. So you definitely want to check that out. So what I did here is in my Silhouette Design Studio, I created my own title and I sized the letters to fit what I needed. So the Ba is a little bit bigger and the Humbug's a little bit smaller. And then I cut it out, or I welded them all together and cut them out as one single title. And so I backed them all off camera because I felt like it was kind of boring to watch me back them. And now what I'm doing is each letter has a special little design, and so I am backing them with some different colored cardstock and mirror cardstock. So the, what are these? Ornaments are getting this special paper from Cardstock Warehouse. I think that is the Mars paper, and it's this beautiful shimmery red color. The stars are getting a gold mirror paper. The little holly berries are getting just some red cardstock, and then the leaves are going to be this green mirror cardstock. I am leaving the snowflakes just blank because I am backing them with white, and then also the snowman is going to stay blank. So I just used some papers from my stash. That stripe paper that's on the bottom half of the layout is from Fancy Pants, Merry Days, I believe, or Merry and Bright. I can't remember the name of the collection, but it's Merry something. And what I did is I also ran that through my Silhouette, and I cut like the outline of the letters out so that I could just have it on the bottom half of the paper, and I didn't have to fuss around with cutting everything out. So I replaced some of the little pieces of paper so that the line, or that diagonal paper, will run halfway up my die cut, or halfway up the humbug word. And now I'm just trimming up my other paper. So I am using a paper pack from Die Cuts with a View to back all of those letters, and let's see if I can find it for you. I know I got it at Joann. Oh no, I'm sorry, I got it at Tuesday Morning, I guess. And it's called Happy Wishes from Die Cuts with a View. And it just has like these really pretty colors in it, and so I used a few of them and backed all of the letters. You saw me there, I was just drawing in the eyes and the buttons on that snowman. And now I'm just going to work on my photo, and so I'm going to back it with a couple of things here. I'm going to use some white cardstock to start with to create a little border, and then I'm going to use that shimmery red cardstock to back it as well. And I love so much how that little title word came out. It's so Christmassy, and I thought it was fun doing that half and half kind of piece of paper there. So now that I got my photo, I did cut that down. The photo is, I think, like 2 by 3 or something like that. So now I'm going to work on my layers, and I have these little snowflakes from a collection like 2 years ago, I think. Maybe it was Snow and Cocoa even. I'm not sure. So I'm going to pull in 3 of those, and I'm going to kind of go a little crazy with the embellishing here. So I have a sticker sheet from Sweater Weather that I'm trying to get used up. So I use everything except for 1 tag and 1 word, but I just couldn't make it work. I did try, but I decided to pop my photo up on some fun foam there, and then just working out where I want my clusters to be. And they're gonna pretty much end up right where they are now. I didn't want to cover up too much of that title, but it does get a little tiny bit covered up, but you can still read it, and so I really like that. And I can't tell if it's just on my tiny screen here, but the cut file is cut in some silver glitter paper, and I should have popped it up on some fun foam, but I did really just kind of like the way it was looking laying flat, so I do leave it flat. But it is much more readable in person. I feel like maybe it's not very readable here, but in person it is. So just creating another cluster. So I do end up with 4 clusters up there in that upper right corner using some of the banners. And like I said, I'm mainly working off of this sticker sheet from Sweater Weather and just adding things around. So I'm adding these star stickers. I added a little Christmas tree down there. That little banner says snuggle up. And then just going to town with the stars. I put these on here even though it really has nothing to do with anything, but why not? A little label down there on that tree. Now the photo is of me and my older daughter, and she is in, you know, the teen years, and so we were laying on the couch together, and then she realized that somebody was snapping a photo, and she started like, "No, Mom, no," like, you know, teenagers do, where they can't just be, you know, your little babies and cuddle with you anymore. So that's why it's titled Bah Humbug, because I feel like when they get to that point, they are a little bah humbug. I have these Recollections clear stickers, and I bought these thinking that it says it comes with 6 sheets of stickers, and I was kind of thinking they would be different, but no, you get 6 sheets of the exact same stickers, which is completely ridiculous because I don't need that many of anything. So yeah. Just flipping through some little pieces out of my Christmas bin, trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to add. But I don't think I do. And then I'm going to pull in some sequins, because why not? Need a little extra sparkle, I guess. And these are the December release, Christmas, or no, Country, what are they called? Country Market. And I love them. They have these giant, kind of clear iridescent kind of sequins, and I just love them so much. So I pull out one of those giant clear ones for each of the clusters, a green one, and then a little red one. And that's pretty much going to be it. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over and join the Facebook group. There will be a link down in the description box below. This cut file for this Christmas alpha will be free for 24 hours New Zealand time, so you definitely want to just head on over there and check or get that. So December 1st New Zealand time is when it's available, so definitely check that out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!